Portions of the following program may have been pre-recorded.
Warning, the following is entirely satirical and should not be taken as truth or fact. Styles Rebel Radio and the Rebel Podcast do not own any copyrighted material that may be included in this broadcast. Viewer discretion is advised.
Got to kill the Pigmen.
Suspend the show right now.
You're gonna zipline directly into the harpoon?
What do you know about planes?
I know a lot about planes.
Buckle in, dude. It's gonna suck.
Put your hand on the screen.
How did they find out? Who was the one?
This show has gotten infinitely more gay.
The mystical land of New Jersey.
I don't understand how the laws in this country work anymore.
Hey, welcome back to the Rebel Radio Show, live, uncut, and uncensored on WSRR Radio. To my right is Shane.
Hey, everyone.
To his right is Evan.
I was going to say, I wanted to introduce them and say, over there is Shane E.
Hey, everyone.
The man with his hand in his pocket, in Shane's pocket.
It's me.
Yeah, there you go.
We're grabbing on each other right now.
You find anything good in there?
Find my penis.
I haven't looked deep enough.
Dig in there. Go ahead. He doesn't mind.
In there.
I do it all the time.
Grab the ween.
I'm not finding much.
You hit,
Yeah.
I'm
you hit
Jules,
the,
that
I'm not going
style,
towards the
Evan's
lean, though.
digging.
you hit the goo, right?
Oh, I hid the
Okay.
goo.
Yeah,
Under the boat, like I told
Is
you?
that your goo
Yeah.
pocket?
Okay.
That's
It was.
specifically my goo pocket.
It was.
Oh,
Till the
He
boat
even-
came around.
he even
God,
closed the
that
flap
fuck-
like
that-
a gentleman.
Yes.
That dreaded
I'm a cargo
boat
guy.
stealing my short goo.
Ew.
My goo for my
Not
shorts.
the long goo.
No, the goo for my shorts. I have pant goo and short goo.
You're right. I've seen them.
I have cargo goo.
No, dude. Cargo beep beep.
Sometimes,
You feeling okay?
sometimes I have some capri goo.
216-859-8699. Tell me about your goo. We are a local music station, nationally local, meaning we play your local bands nationwide. I can't say worldwide anymore because Lucas in the morning is very upset when I say worldwide because that is not national. It's international at that point.
Internationally local, yeah.
But we are nationally local. 216-859-8699 is the number to text in. And despite us being local music, I still don't believe in SoundCloud. I think it's a good secondary source, but
It's fake.
It's not real.
that never existed, guys.
No, it's
You guys will
just a
not convince
ploy.
me.
It's been a mirage.
You will not convince me that there is anything on there.
It's a ploy by shitty rappers
In a
to make
visage.
you believe that
And I think,
technology can be music.
do you think SoundCloud's clientele did it to themselves? Is why they're not looked at as credible as like a Spotify?
I think it's because they allow their like vetting system for what they allow and don't allow is, and also like it's much harder to upload music as a consumer to like something like say Apple Music
Right.
or Spotify
Right.
than it is SoundCloud.
Right.
You know,
Well, I mean, you could use like DistroKid. Not sponsored by DistroKid, but
we'd like to be. Yeah.
Yeah, you typically have to go through like a third-party provider to upload your music to a larger thing.
Right.
And I think that was initially the appeal to SoundCloud was, oh, anyone can just make something and put it on there. But the problem we ran into was anybody can make something and put it on there.
Right.
So there's a lot of
Poo-poo.
weeds to get to the flowers.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of like illegal uploading things on SoundCloud because there isn't much of a vetting process. Like,
Right.
you can probably go listen to Metallica that some guy named Chris in Davenport uploaded to SoundCloud.
Fuck you, Chris and Davenport.
But not fuck Davenport. That's the one bad apple in Davenport. And let me tell
Yeah.
you, he's not from there. He moved there. He's not naturalized.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Chris. But now SoundCloud is launching an on-demand vinyl pressing service with a company called Elastic Stage, which I'm assuming was just a vinyl company before.
Right.
I've never heard of them. They're no Hellbender.
Right.
So I really don't have much reference on them. But that brings the issue of, number one, this isn't a vinyl pressing service for the artist. It's a vinyl pressing service for the consumer.
Right.
So like, if I go on SoundCloud and find three SoundCloud rappers that I enjoy, and I want 3 of each of their songs put on vinyl, I'm going to reach out and say, here's the links to the songs I want on this vinyl.
Right.
Number one, I don't think you can monetize on SoundCloud, right?
You
I
might
don't
be able
know.
to. I
You
think
might
if
be
you,
able to?
I think if you're verified, you
Okay.
might, because there are definitely like there's a premium SoundCloud, and so,
from the creator side, I just know that allows you to upload more. I don't know about from the consumer side, but from a premium or from a uploader side, I know that because you only get like so much. I think it's like maybe 3 gigs of upload to SoundCloud, so maybe like 10 tracks.
Yeah,
before you have to pay for premium.
I wonder how that all works. And like, if you pay for premium, then do you get monetization on your
Possibly, right? some kind of verification.
Right.
But my biggest issue with this right off rip was people are going to be putting other people's work on vinyls without their knowledge, and they're not getting any kind of compensation. On top of that, you have people like bootlegging CDs. I'm
Right.
sure someone on Spot or on SoundCloud rather has like a full Garth Brooks album on there.
Sure.
Then I could go and have it pressed on vinyl
Sure.
without Garth or his record company knowing,
Sure.
and no one's getting money for that.
I think that falls into the territory of like you're telling on the uploader at that point.
Yeah.
Because I would have to assume that there is some form of vetting process for the songs that are specifically being requested to be put on vinyl. You know what I mean?
You think, what's this company called, Elastic Stage?
Yeah.
You think they're giving more of a vetting process than SoundCloud themselves would
I
because
would
they're putting
think so.
themselves on the line?
Probably.
I would hope so.
Because it does. At least I would assume this is a question for Hellbender, but like I would assume that it puts Elastic Stage at risk at like I don't know,
For reproducing someone else's music without their
Yeah.
consent.
What-
music production rights.
What
and-
I was wondering when we first brought this in is, do record pressing companies have to have a certain licensing within the music industry to be able to press these?
right. And
like,
I would have to assume that there is some agreement between record deals and specific
like record companies.
or record companies and record companies and then the vinyl production record companies. You know, there's some kind
Yeah.
of deal between them of like, we'll give you all of our artists next 10 albums or next 5 albums and you can produce all of them.
Here's what I don't understand about this whole partnership, because I'm reading the release that SoundCloud gave about this partnership.
Mm-hmm.
It was very much pitched as you can buy an album on vinyl from whoever you like on SoundCloud on demand. So again, if I find 3 artists I like, I can put their songs on a vinyl and purchase that as a consumer.
Right.
But SoundCloud's release on this is saying that it's another partnership towards ensuring every artist, no matter where they are in their career, has tools to build a sustainable career. We created Elastic Stage's on-demand vinyl technology to make physical music as accessible as streaming for artists and fans everywhere. And then he goes on to say how this encourages artists to sell vinyls through them. But like, if it's not the artist that's buying them,
This gives me the idea that on the uploaders end
Yeah.
of SoundCloud, there will be an option when uploading, say, like you're uploading a full album.
do
and
you
there's
want to
artwork.
buy a physical
Do you want to
or sell a physical?
Yeah, do you want to sell a physical and it's like some kind of premium price where they give you the on-demand option when if you're now switching POVs, if you're the user,
You can buy that physical vinyl from their page.
right, you go to that artist's page, you click on the album and there's a little like tab that says,
Right.
do you want to buy this on vinyl? You know, that's at least what it makes me think is like it's just going to give the user, the uploader, the option to give the buyer the option to buy vinyl if they want
Right.
to. Not necessarily purchasing like 50 copies of their vinyl to sell. It's just you are giving your customer the option to
Right.
if they want to.
So it looks like that this Elastic Stage is from SoundCloud. It's a subsidiary they made.
Okay.
And it says last year SoundCloud also launched 6 AI-powered tools that aim to allow artists and fans to remix, edit, and produce their music without using traditional software. However, the company faced backlash after an update to its terms and service that seemingly gave it permission to use artist content to train AI.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
But I guess also what else would you train the AI on besides what's already uploaded onto SoundCloud, right?
right, yeah.
This is what's already on our user base.
You're using our site anyway, so we
Right.
have to kind of train it in some way.
And as someone who, or like if I were someone who uploaded my music onto SoundCloud, I would have to, at least I would assume that I would be rational enough to understand that, yeah, they're probably going to they might at least use my music to train this AI program because I'm uploading it to their database essentially.
Yeah. So you do have to be a pro to use this.
Makes sense.
And you have to join a wait list for it right now. It's not officially launched to the public yet.
Mm.
How heavy you are.
Yeah, you have to meet 300
weight-
pounds.
weight
Yeah,
300
yeah,
pounds
yeah.
and under, yeah.
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 You cannot get on this if you're 300 plus. Sorry, big boys. No vinyl for you. But I
Golly.
guess, the appeal to this is that it is order on demand. You don't have to have a bulk order. You don't have to personally get them yourselves
Right,
and
right.
sell them.
Right.
It's very much like a drop ship idea. It can't be great quality if that's the case.
Probably not.
And especially from a company like SoundCloud, you wouldn't think they're like rolling in revenue, right?
Yeah, probably. It probably will not be the highest quality vinyl at first. And like, if this is something that is successful, maybe.
I
It
don't
will.
have high hopes for it sticking around,
No.
especially because it's a company produced by
Right.
SoundCloud.
This just seems like
and SoundCloud already allows people to put other people's
Yeah,
music
it's
on
already a little
SoundCloud.
schemy.
So
this seems like a venture that will not be successful in like 3 to 5 years. You know.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. I love LimeWire.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're still not
Yeah,
sponsored by them,
I was
but
waiting for it.
I wish
like
we
to
would be.
yeah.
You know, I don't really.
I was waiting for it.
I don't really think
This whole thing was just all leading
It was-
up to it.
It's all a talking point to get me back to LimeWire, guys. I've withheld for so long. I had to sit through the entire goo conversation for this.
You were a part of the conversation.
Yeah, I was a part of the goo. I helped make it. I was under the ship.
Gooing on it.
I was
Ew.
adding to the goo. No, I love LimeWire. However, LimeWire obviously shut down for a reason. This SoundCloud in and of itself was like the last closest remnant I can relate to LimeWire of. It's very much anyone can upload. You're probably not getting the best quality. You're going to get a lot of like stolen properties on there. You
Right.
don't go to SoundCloud expecting quality. That's not anything against anyone who has their music on SoundCloud. It's just I don't think that should be your main streaming platform. If someone says, "Hey, listen to my music," and you give me a SoundCloud link and that's it,
Right.
I don't have
Right.
high hopes going in.
Right.
Exactly.
Same with
That's-
podcasting. I know people who have to upload. They pay for a SoundCloud Premium or Plus or whatever the fuck they call it
Mhm.
to upload their podcast to SoundCloud every week. They do it,
Mhm.
and like I just can't imagine that many people are going to SoundCloud to listen to a podcast.
Yeah, I don't know one.
Yeah, I
You
guess.
never hear
Yeah.
of it.
Right.
Like I don't even know anyone that has the SoundCloud app still.
I don't.
Do you?
I still have SoundCloud
Do you use it?
sometimes.
What do you use it for? Let me ask you this.
Like stuff that would only be on YouTube or like unreleased,
Unreleased,
music.
stolen music?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I would expect someone to use it for who has
Right,
it, not
right.
like my buddy Jim at work dropped a mixtape and I got to keep up with him.
Right.
So, like,
Right.
That's my gripe with SoundCloud is it's not what it's supposed to be anyway.
Yeah, and it's almost like they acknowledge that through like there's a saying for it, but acting by not acting.
Sure.
You know what I mean? They probably know that there's a lot of this shit that goes on.
If they ignore it long enough.
Well, that's their whole gimmick is ignoring it. Like it's things get like taken off of YouTube, and that's more like known. And,
Yeah.
and because YouTube is a bigger site, a bigger platform, but like things don't get taken off of SoundCloud if ever, and so it's like
Right.
you know they clearly there's some kind of vetting process that is easy enough for YouTube to do, but a company like SoundCloud, which is arguably not nearly as big, but
Is a
Big-
household name.
is a household name and big
Yeah.
enough, like a big enough company to have their own like are these tracks legally allowed to be on here
Right.
sort of thing.
They just don't care.
They just don't. Right.
Yeah. You know, I agree. And I think with that said, the sentiment already of like if someone you've never heard of, guy you just meet goes, "Oh, hey, I make music." And you're like, "Oh yeah, we don't work and I listen to it. Let me check it out." And the only thing they give you is their SoundCloud link. Number one, I think you're a little suspect going into it already.
Right.
You're probably not too enthused if that's
Right.
the only place you can listen to SoundCloud, right?
Mhm.
Number two, from that experience, how likely are you to go, "Yeah, let me buy a vinyl from SoundCloud"? I don't think
Right.
that's happening.
Right.
I think
Yeah.
the only
No.
people that are going to be buying vinyl from SoundCloud are the
Are the
people uploading to
rappers, yeah.
SoundCloud
Yeah,
Right.
to go, "Look, I made an album."
Yeah.
Right.
You didn't. You upload for free to SoundCloud and then paid probably way too much for a very cheaply produced album.
It's
I feel
about
like-
the flex, man. It's about the bands.
You're not wrong. I feel like this would be a much more successful venture on like YouTube or something
Spotify.
like that. Spotify. Being
Yeah.
able to,
Spotify. Oh,
Spotify
yeah.
vinyl records would
Yeah.
be
That'd go hard.
crazy. That would sell like crazy.
but then it'd be really hard. Like, yeah, I wonder if that's something that Spotify could legally do. I wonder if that's something like
You could probably sign up for through DistroKid when you go to Spotify.
well, I wonder if like SoundCloud is allowed to do something like that because they're uploading for free. Apple Music and
Right.
Spotify can't do that because
That's
they're
licensed
getting
music.
That's licensed music.
Here's the bigger
right.
problem. I think we're overthinking this. We're overcomplicating it. The solution already exists. It's hellbendervinyl.com. You go there right now. They're one of America's most trusted custom vinyl record pressing plants. They deliver to all 50 states. They give you a great deal. You get 5 free test presses completely free when you sign up with hellbender.com to get your next album pressed in a variety of colors and styles to your liking. And you get them quick, fast, and professionally produced at hellbendervinyl.com because they're hellbent on the quality, hellbent on service, hellbendervinyl.com. 216-859-8699 is that number to text in to the Rebel Radio Show or all WSRR programming. If you go to hellbendervinyl.com today, let them know that you heard it here. It doesn't give us anything, but
It lets them know.
Yeah, it lets them know that you heard it here on the Rebel Radio Show, and we like them, and they like us.
And they were the perfect solution.
It really is. Again, not even like blowing smoke. The solution exists. We have companies that press for good costs
Right.
available that will work with you.
Right.
For local artists, too. You don't have to be signed to Sony. Fuck Sony. 216-859-8699.
Hi, this is Melissa,
And hey, it's Matt.
coming at you from Synergy Music Studio.
We are a recording and production studio located on the south side near Chicago.
Check us out online at synergymusicstudio.com. We offer recording, mixing, and mastering.
And follow us on Instagram at Synergy Music Studio. Rock hard.
What's the difference between the shirt you're currently wearing and the one that I am? Well, both do their job of concealing us from the outside world and social boundaries. But one little black swoosh makes yours cost nearly double. That red rectangle may not change how warm you are, but it certainly changes the price tag. The truth is, nobody cares about the details. Get to the point with GenericClothes.com. Have a laugh at the big brand clothing company's expense with shirts that simply say sports team, political statement, music band, and more. A shirt for any occasion and the perfect gift. GenericClothes.com.
Whoever's the owner of the gray sedan, you left the Rebel Radio Show playing.
You guys just want to skip this next one?
I could scream again if you
Just
want.
go right into break and then
I'll
go to the
scream.
third.
I'll do it if you want.
I don't want that.
I'll do it away from the mic.
I don't want it. Thanks for doing the thing I didn't
You're
want.
welcome.
Wait, do it again.
I'll wait. I'll save it for later.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, download the WSR Radio mobile app in your app store today. You can go to WSRradio.com as well and get the direct links to all of those, as well as all of our sponsors, like GenericClothes.com. Nobody cares about the details. Get to the point with GenericClothes.com. Support local. Tell those big brand clothing companies to suck and have a laugh at their expense with shirts that say things like shirts, pants, drugs, ketamine, and more at GenericClothes.com. The perfect gift for any occasion or just going to work. You can get one that says company I work for. Once again, that's GenericClothes.com. Somebody get Al Gore on the line. The line being 216-859-8699, of course. Somebody get Al Gore on the line because we are making Man Bear Pig.
He's real.
There it is. I saved it.
Thank
It's
you for
really
saying that.
happening.
It's finally happening.
Man Bear Pig is here.
So they're putting human DNA in pig embryos
Yeah, buddy.
to make pigs more human.
I think
Just to introduce our DNA.
so
To introduce them?
we were
No.
all
Yeah.
we were
Yeah,
all
well-
trying to figure this out before we went on, and I think Jules, you brought up we can
think,
use
yeah,
it for we can use pigs for human organs.
I definitely brought that up, but
Oh,
that's okay.
Style brought it
No,
up.
we
Style
brought it up. It was an
I
us
definitely- no, that was a
thought.
me thought.
It was a collective us
I did
thought.
it myself.
It was a group think.
It was a
Whoever.
Hive, it was a hive
Think
mind
tank over here.
operation.
Someone brought up that by
Me.
doing
Us.
this, we would be able to use pig
did.
organs in like human transplants, and
Yeah.
that makes sense to me.
I think so, because they're trying to make it like, oh, well, this pig is 51 point whatever % human. That heart will work with
Right.
Jules.
Right.
Give her that pig heart. Because they
Yeah.
already do like valves from pigs and cows.
Oh,
and-
really?
Yeah.
You can get a cow valve in your heart. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I want a cow
valve in the
valve.
heart.
Actually, I don't want a cow valve.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, I want a human.
Voluntarily getting a valve put in your
I
heart.
want my own valves, guys. Nobody touch my valves. My valves are my own.
I touched your valves
This
once.
guy's valves are off limits.
My valves are now the no-no zone.
Yeah.
No, go, my valves.
Safe word for the valves.
Wish you would have told me that 2 weeks ago, Shane.
You were touching my valves 2 weeks ago?
So anyway, they're putting pig organs in humans now. Isn't that crazy, guys?
No, that's not what.
I just read they put a pig heart in some guy from Russia 2 weeks ago. You know what that means?
Oh, okay.
You know what that means?
We got Russian pigs.
I mean, the guy didn't live. It's just crazy we're trying stuff like that.
I mean, that's kind of how this is.
It's like some.
I really do think that's the outcome of this. That's what they want.
It seems like some World War II experiment
why-
that the Japanese or the Nazis did.
Why
like
else
putting
would they?
animal parts
Why'd
into
you,
pig.
why'd you have to space out Japanese
I was
like
gonna
that?
say-
Were
I
you
was
going to
gonna
say something else?
I was gonna say something.
Okay.
If you want what
No,
I really
I
said, listen
don't.
to the pigeonhole. You'll figure out what I meant.
I just thought, has a weird inflection on the
I love the
Japanese.
Japanese. They're
Anyway,
great people.
So yeah, so the end goal, I
Is sushi.
assume. The end goal is sushi, you're right. The end goal, I assume, would be to put enough human DNA inside of pig embryos to where we can interchange parts. So we no longer have to be matching parts cars.
And we can kiss the pigs.
No, Shane.
We can imagine pigs as humans walking around. on
No,
all
you can't.
four,
No.
Then
Who
we can
No.
kiss them.
fingers?
Pig finger, pig human fingers.
Finally, pigs with human hands.
Can I get hooves?
Hoof-
Can I chop off my hand and get a hoof?
fingers.
Yeah, can we swap out hands for hooves and
Instead
vice
of-
versa?
instead
Does
of-
a pig's blood type differ like humans?
Again, I don't think we can do this. I don't think this is a real thing that we can do.
boxing?
Oh, that'd be hardcore.
That's a real thing we could do.
Yeah,
We can just cut off pig hooves and glue them to
Box.
boxing gloves.
We can just have illegal pig fights.
Whoa, pig fights, pig fights, pig fights, pig.
Yep.
Yeah. We're in support of pigs. I like pigs.
Up with big pig fighting. I'd say.
It takes longer for pig embryos to develop in the womb than human embryos.
Yeah, it takes longer for most mammals.
So why do we think that this will work?
Cook them longer.
Yeah, we just gotta keep testing.
You're not supposed to cook babies longer than
We're supposed to keep
in
just
the
keep
oven 9
trying.
months. You're only supposed to cook them 9 months.
But
or else
technically
bad things
10.
happen.
How many days is 9 months?
Enough. Less than 52 weeks.
Depends on which month.
Less than
Less
365.
365.
That's true.
How many days is 9 months? Less than 300.
Depends on the months.
True.
If you want an exact number, like if you got
That's
February.
true. It
Whoa.
depends on what months you're selecting.
Depends if it's a leap year.
Whoa. There's too many factors right now, all right? Scratch the whole how many months is a number question.
I'm saying, like, the main issue, and they talk about it in this article, is that pigs take longer to develop than humans do in the womb. So we can't just add human DNA into the pig embryo.
Because it'll die.
But we can.
Yeah, because it'll die before.
Okay.
We can.
We can't.
And we will.
But if it's a pig human,
Why
it
wouldn't
should
we
be-
pick something closer to
it
human?
should
A
be
human. A human.
Yeah.
Man bear pig.
A little human should be able.
You know how much you're
Or
gonna
a
get bullied?
hig.
You know how much you're gonna get bullied if you show up to school and they find out you got pig DNA, little pig boy? Huh? You know how much I'm gonna push you around and oink at you? If
What's
you
up,
show
you
up
hog?
You show up to my
Dude.
school with pig DNA?
Don't
Why are you going to
talk
school,
about
bro?
my pig valves like that.
Oink oink, little pig boy.
You just have your episodes where you just go outside and start munching on grass.
Start rolling in mud, squealing.
Oh man, these pig boys.
Dude, little Jimmy
Going to the market.
will eat absolutely anything.
Going wee all
Give
the
him
way
a-
home.
Give him a trough at lunch
This
of
pig
everybody's stuff.
Why are we doing this?
This pig has a personality. He's a little bit eccentric, so to give him some pig stuff, he'll make him more extroverted. You
what
know
if-
what I mean?
You make a house out of hay, and your brother makes a house out of sticks, and your other brother makes a house out of stone.
And then the wolf man shows up.
Oh God, not the Wolfman!
Guys, we're putting wolf DNA in these kids now to
Stop! No!
to combat- Clip that.
Yeah.
Someone grab the video footage for that one. Thanks.
Chat.
Chat, clip that. Why? Why pigs? Why pigs? Why we can't find anything closer to humans? What do pigs have in common? Huh?
Why not pigs?
They probably tried with apes, and then they're like, the next best option.
Why
Pigs.
not
Got
pigs?
Why not fish?
Why not pigs for our country?
You did say that. You're right.
Why not pigs?
Right before the Nazi zombies
Nazi
came in.
zombies are about to come, and I have to
Zombies.
leave.
Not
The
the
only
zombies
way
coming.
To stop the zombies is the
All
pig blood.
forms of aggression.
DEFCON 3.
The pigmen have taken over.
We've got to kill the Pigman.
You get the wolf blood. Why? Why are we doing this?
Bay of Pigs. Oh my gosh, he was in on it the whole time. That's why they killed him.
Who's he?
Yeah, who is this guy we're talking about?
I don't know.
I don't have any
know.
recollection
I have
of
no
him.
recollection of that name, actually.
He said, just
Leon
kidding.
Kennedy.
Oh, Leon Kennedy. That's the one. The pig blood guy. Yeah, I know him.
I like it. All right.
There's no point in this.
I'm down for this.
Why are we wasting time doing this when we don't know what the fucking slime is that's a
Listen,
living
Money,
organism?
money, money,
When you need a heart transplant and they say, we got piggies over in this farm that could help you out, you're going to be real thankful that they did this.
I'm not.
It's like, sorry, man, your wife isn't a good donor. You know who is?
This pig.
Over
John
here.
Pig Boy.
Yeah.
John Ham.
John Ham.
John Pork.
John Pork.
Oh, God.
John Pork's calling. You better answer if you want a heart transplant, buddy.
He's calling on. Here he comes.
No, I'm going to say, take me to Taiwan.
You're going to lose a liver.
No, I'm buying a liver. I'm gonna say,
So
take
you're
me
going to
to
lose a
Taiwan.
kidney.
Yeah,
I'll
they're going to take your kidney.
I have two, and neither are great.
I know who John Pork is.
I just want you to look at him again.
I don't want to look at John Pork.
Yeah, you do. That's
No.
what you're going to look like when you get the heart put in you, boy.
No, you're going to get the heart put in
I'm
you.
going to Taiwan.
Style Porkinson.
I'm buying a heart from a Taiwanese organ donor.
Look at him.
Style.
I also know who John Pork is.
Nobody
Thanks,
knows who
Evan.
John Pork
But
is.
dude,
I just
this
want you to
Porky
look at
style.
him again.
Why
He's
do you think
calling.
no one knows who John Pork is?
He
I
thinks
know
he's
you
just
know
like-
who he is, but
Evan
I
thinks
just
he's
want
like
you
the
to see
local
him.
internet expert.
Yeah, I just want you to see him.
Guys, I know this guy named John Pork. You're
Guys
never
are-
going to believe what he
Guys,
looks like.
You
You know
gotta
what,
go
Evan?
on YouTube and look up this troll song. It's so funny.
Evan, for punishment, you have to now put John Pork in your contacts.
Mm.
Go ahead and make a new contact.
He's
Put
already in
216-859-8699. Yeah.
John
Oh, yeah, I
Pork.
forgot. All phones come with John Pork already
Pre-installed.
installed. You're right. It's like Uno.
Yeah.
That's
They come
the
with the Xbox.
that's just the mass phones that we bought to be flagged by the Homeland Security.
Not John Porn.
That's the other guy.
John Pork.
The fact that it
I
auto-corrected.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I
why
mistyped it.
No,
Sure.
I, think
I
it
mistyped
autocorrected.
it.
It recommended.
The K and the N are pretty close to each
Okay.
other.
Hey, buddy.
He typed in POR and it autofilled. It's like, I know what you're looking at. You've typed in John Porn a little too often.
John Pork
That's
porn.
John Porn, the owner of
Inventor.
pornography.
Inventor of porn. The fuck are we talking about? Oh, yeah. Transplants.
Pig transplants.
Shut it down.
Hit the big lever on the factory, turn it down. turn the
Furries are
lights
probably
off.
loving this.
They can be more pigs.
Well,
Ooh.
pigs aren't that furry.
Pigs are furry.
Pigs
But
are
I
a
said not
little
that
hairy.
Furry.
They have hair.
All right, listen. Boars, they got some hair.
That's true.
Mammoths, pig DNA.
Whoa.
That's what they sounded like walking the earth.
They went, whoa.
Mammoths.
You were there? You were there?
Yes. You know how old I am?
Oh, I forgot.
No,
Yeah, I forgot.
I forgot. Evan's 16 billion years old. Comes from a different star in a different galaxy.
Now he's at the star, WSRR,
Amen.
Radio Galaxy.
Yeah, that's what it's named after.
Yeah.
His soul has traveled different dimensions. I forgot.
I just podcast in different dimensions.
Yeah,
that's
what
all
it
I
is.
do.
Oh, 216.
That's it.
859-8699.
Pork.
John Pork.
John Pork.
If LimeWire taught us anything, your digital music is free and open to piracy, and even manipulation when it comes to digital distribution. So why settle for a bunch of ones and zeros floating around on the internet? Make your release something special with Hellbender Vinyl. Hellbender is one of America's most trusted custom vinyl record pressing plants and works with local artists to get their next release pressed exactly to their liking. So check out Pittsburgh's first and only custom vinyl pressing plant today by visiting hellbendervinyl.com to get started. And don't forget, all customers at Hellbender Vinyl get 5 free test presses at no additional charge. Hellbent on quality, hellbent on service, hellbendervinyl.com.
Are you ready, kids? It's me, distinctively non-copyright unspecified Sponge Man, and you're listening to the Rebel Radio Show on WSRR. Make the switch.
Anyone else porked as fuck right now?
Whoa.
You guys porked up?
Don't bring John into this, all right? We're in the next segment.
You guys ever seen him? You guys ever seen photos of this guy?
Yes.
No, are you sure?
I've seen him. I've seen the pork.
216-859-8699.
That's a different picture of. Why are there multiple pictures of John Pork? Like he's a real person.
Holy shit. 216.
Stop! Don't show me sexy John Pork.
That's John Porn. 216-859-8699. The number to text into the Rebel Studios.
He's fucking jacked. He's definitely on roids.
No, he's natty.
No, he's not.
He's completely natural.
No, that's a drawing. Stop.
No. I'm not.
Stop. He's fat.
You guys mind if I
No.
mind if I do this radio show?
We
here
gotta
real
do
quick?
that. We gotta do this first.
No, we
Show
don't.
him. Show style.
I've seen them all.
No,
Show
you haven't.
style.
No, you haven't.
Stop looking up John Porn.
It's not. It's just.
Oh no, that is.
No, it's not.
I saw his nipples.
What do you-
Styles like, I was there at the Oedipus.
I was there at the Acropolis too. Let me tell you, buddy.
I'm just saying.
216-859-8699 to talk about John Pork.
I got one more.
I'll give the photo.
I don't want that's just a summer sausage.
I'm gonna give the Rebel hotline to the Pidge, and you can text in and you guys can chat about John Pork.
Please do.
216-859-8699. We're brought to you by Synergy Music Studio out of Chicago. For recording, mixing, mastering, and more. Synergy Music Studio is your one-stop destination to get your audio mastered, mixed, even reamped. Get your old tracks sounding good as new from a variety of amplifiers to get your exact sound profile that you're looking for. Synergy Music Studio works with local independent artists to get your next album, EP, or single radio ready. Once again, at synergymusicstudio.com. Now, let's go to court.
Finally.
Bum bum.
So apparently this happened a long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away? I know
And
this one.
He reappeared into court in 2005. So I didn't realize it, but I guess it was just like.
Well, when did he disappear?
Okay. So here's the story. A man decided he had enough. He
Wait.
lost his job. Go ahead.
I've been working on this intro for stories
Go ahead.
All right, guys, here's the skinny. Go for it.
Oh, thank you. A man who decided his life was enough. He lost his job. He had a wife and 2 children. He had a bunch of unpaid child support, and he was like $30,000 in debt, probably even more actually. Let's see. It doesn't tell me how much he was in debt. But he had $25,000 in child support alone that needed paid. I'm so over you guys. Anyway.
Shane's listening.
No, I'm trying. He keeps showing me fucking John Pork.
Styles sent me a photo on Snapchat of John Pork.
Why?
It wasn't me.
He
was calling
me up, man.
I've seen John Pork enough.
Oh, you haven't.
So
okay, child support.
So he had like $25,000 owed in child support
Right.
alone.
Yeah.
What year?
he decided
Wait,
to
adjusting for inflation?
he decided to disappear and leave his entire family and life behind in 1986.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
His wife went and had him legally labeled deceased so that
No, hang on. No, I think you did that wrong. He was married with his daughters. He was already drowning in debt in 1986. By 1994, his debt had gone up to $25,000. Not seeing a way out, he decided to take a different way out. So 1994, he
was
disappeared.
when he did. I thought
1986, he got married and he was already in debt. 1994, he had gone up to $500,000 in debt.
So 11 years.
Well, read your story because my story is all wrong.
Shut up, porker. I wanted to say that.
By 1994, his debt had gone up to $25,000. Not seeing a way out, he decided to simply walk out on his family and disappear. 8 years later, after walking without any spousal support, his debt remained. So his wife, Robin, went to a judge so she could declare him dead, which would rid her of the financial burden. Thankfully, she was eligible to receive Social Security death benefits up to $30,000, as the court had agreed that Miller was most likely dead, having disappeared almost a decade ago, except he wasn't. More than a decade later, in 2005, Miller resurfaced, not in a dramatic reunion with his long-lost wife and daughters, but because he wanted a driver's license. But U.S. law states one needs to be alive to obtain a driving license. This did complicate the situation for Robin, who not only have to return the benefits if he was declared alive with interest, but also made her a bigamist, as she had remarried.
I have a problem with that sentence. If he was declared alive again, are we not gonna just let this man be alive again?
Yeah,
Buddy, you had your shot. You're dead now.
We'll take it up in the court. We'll take it to the court.
Hey, take it to court.
See what they think.
According to me, you're dead. You have to prove to me in a court of law that you are alive if you want this driver's license.
So he just disappeared?
Yeah.
Hang on, let me read this last sentence here. She had no choice but to oppose the claim that Miller was still alive, which astonishingly the judge agreed with.
Astonishingly.
The court ruled
Checks out.
He was dead.
Wow. Jason Bourne. This guy.
So he's not alive.
So this man, he's gonna struggle forever. He can't be legally alive.
So
FBI recruit this guy.
In order to get a license, here's the follow-up. In order to get a license, Miller challenged the court and instead petitioned the U.S. Social Security Administration to give him a new number so he could get a driver's license. He had to get a new identity to be considered alive.
This guy's an agent.
Crazy.
I hope he had to go through 18 years again.
This guy's
he had to go through all of schooling.
Yeah.
Driver school, everything.
New birthday, buddy. Sorry, babies can't drive.
Yes. Sorry, buddy, you're one.
This guy's an agent.
So this guy had crippling debt, got married, got himself into more debt, walked away, disappeared. His wife said, he must be dead. Took it to the court, got him legally declared as dead, got a Social Security payout. 10 years later, this guy shows up somewhere else to get a driver's license, and they say, you're dead. You can't get a license. Woman has to go to court against the man because the man didn't know he was declared dead. Mm-hmm. The wife filed it, and the judge says, this guy's dead, despite him being in court.
Can't prove yourself.
I wonder if they claim him dead so that they don't. It's less work that they have to do.
Yeah,
less because you have to assume that in that 11 years
she thought he was dead
and probably spent some of the Social Security
all
money.
of it,
probably
most
all
likely.
of it.
Right, and so then that has to be recouped, and that's probably a whole headache on the
wife that did
on the
wrong.
wife, but then also on the government's end of having to
harass her.
Essentially, yeah.
So it seems like this guy didn't know that he was dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was living day to day.
I wonder where he
Right.
went and what he did.
Well, here's my other issue with
Is this
this.
heaven?
He found out because he went to get a new license. License lasts maximum 8 years.
Right.
Maximum you can get is 8 years before a license. So he definitely went at least 2 years without the license.
Right.
What made him decide that he needs it now?
He got pulled over driving without a license.
Right.
Probably.
Responsible
And then
man.
And if
he gave a dead person's name.
Right.
And that's why he had to go to court to get a license.
Probably.
What if... I just find it hard to believe that he didn't know any of this. Because, why would you go 2 years without a license?
It's Cleveland.
Minimum 2 years without license, more than likely 6. Because most people get a 4-year license.
Right.
Yeah.
More than likely, this guy didn't have a license for 6 years.
He probably just didn't care.
And he just like, one of these days, he's like, well, I guess I got a license.
Yeah, I would have to assume it's like what Jules said.
Well, because
where,
if the cops pull him over and they do any kind of background search, he's going to come up dead.
Right, and so they say, well, you're clearly not dead, so you have to go to court, and you have to get a new license, and you have to register as a person, you know? You can't just be a dead person driving around.
Well, he didn't find out he was dead till he got to the license bureau, though. So, like, the cop couldn't be like, says here you're dead.
Yeah, so what
probably
made
just
him...
said that his license was expired for however many, you know, like this
expired 4 years ago.
Right,
Yeah.
expired
6 years ago.
Right, X amount of years ago. You have to go get a new license, dude. Type shit. I would assume.
I understand that you guys are probably right. It's probably less work for the court to side with the woman, and be like, well, she got the money, she spent the money, you were gone for 10 years, she's remarried. Probably a lot less work to go, you're dead. Right. However, he's clearly not dead.
Well, and I wonder too if
I wonder if they were able. I'm sorry to cut you off,
you're fine,
but
you're fine.
I wonder if they were able to be like, well, everyone was under the assumption that you were dead at that point in time. So like that money is void because you were dead. But like you
in
weren't
the legal
dead,
system,
you know?
were dead, right?
Like, because she went to the court initially to get him declared dead.
Right.
And there had to have been some sort of proof that she brought forward, like, he has disappeared.
Right. He's gone.
For 10 years already.
This can't be the first time this has happened.
No.
That's my, like, there should be a procedure for this. We've talked about people being presumed dead and showing back up at least 3 times on this show alone.
Yeah.
Like, there has to be a procedure for people who disappear and reappear after they've been declaimed dead.
I mean, it probably happens so infrequently that they're just like, well, case by case scenario.
I guess. I would venture it
Case
happens
by
more than you
case.
think.
This case, he's still dead.
He is.
You're right. This case, we're declaring him dead.
Miller, who he was, is illegally dead.
Yeah, that's
you think
so
they paid
crazy.
for a funeral?
He's lived 2 lives.
Give him his funeral payout.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Would you get a new name at that point? I would.
Yeah, you probably just have to get a completely new identity, and that's why he got the new social service card. No, not John Pork.
Don't say John.
I didn't
Pork.
say it. You said it.
Yeah, but I'm telling you not to say it.
I didn't say
Dingbat.
I just said John.
Where'd he go for 10 years?
2 towns over.
I think probably.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think he got what he wanted. At the end of the day.
Yeah, he's not in debt. He's a brand new person.
Yeah, at the end of the day, his debt's gone because he's dead.
Brooks and Dunn.
He probably has some court fees.
Do you think he's going to get investigated for fraud? Because, like, he didn't technically fake his own death. He just tried to evade.
Probably not.
For 10 years.
He's probably not a...
Why is he not immediately arrested?
Well, hang on, because Miller tried...
evasion?
No, because Miller tried tax evasion.
And Miller's dead.
And he's dead.
You can't arrest Miller.
Right.
You can't try him on someone else's crime. He's got a new social security number. That's a different
Well,
person.
it wasn't even like tax evasion or anything like that. It's probably just... I mean, I guess
Debt
they
evasion?
could get him on... Yeah, maybe.
I
Listen.
know you can get arrested at some point for like just not paying your debt,
Well,
right?
no. Time out. This guy's gone for 10 years and left because of crippling debt. There's no way he's paying his taxes. They can get him on tax evasion, too.
Yeah.
If he was alive.
Right.
But he's not.
He's dead. Can't
What a great...
jail. You can't jail a dead guy.
What a great... What a great opening line at the bar. You know, I'm legally dead.
It's so crazy.
It's cool.
You couldn't even call him
That
up
would
to
scare
like.
the shit out of me, dude.
You couldn't even
Here's
like.
my death certificate to prove it.
Yeah, you couldn't call him up to a stand as David Miller.
Yeah.
As a.
He's gone.
You can't. He's dead.
If he took a new identity, you'd have to call him by that identity, or they would probably call him John Doe.
Oh.
Yeah, JD.
Wow.
He
Vance.
is John Doe.
Yeah.
That's what JD. That's what the JD and JD Vance stands for.
John
John
Doe.
Doe Vance.
John Doe Vance. This dude got more than he could have wanted. He just wanted to get rid of his debt. He got out of his marriage
Got a
that
new
he walked
life.
away from anyway.
Got a new life.
My
Walked away
steak-
from his kids.
Walked away from his kids.
My steak is too buttery and just too fat, man. I'm telling you, this cold pop is just too cold and too sizzly for me.
What are you talking about?
You ever heard that? That's a new slang term, dude. Where it's like you got more than what you wanted. If you say like my steak
Listen,
is too buttery,
I don't think if you're saying 9 sentences, that's a new saying.
it's a new saying. I did two sayings.
Your pop is too sizzly?
My steak is too. Your steak can be too buttery.
Get out of here, dude. Look
Why
at
are
this
you
guy
putting-
ungrateful
Why are
over
you putting
here.
butter on a steak?
That's what do you mean? Why are you
Wait,
putting
what do you
butter on the
mean?
steak? What are you
Cook
talking
it.
about?
Cook it with butter, but you don't put butter on the
Put
steak.
butter on the steak.
Put butter on a
What are you
steak.
talking
Yeah,
about?
put butter on steak.
You guys never go to Texas Roadhouse with me. Any of you?
We are
Putting butter on steak anyway.
we are rallying.
That's fine. We'll go to
against you right now.
Texas Roadhouse without you.
Good. I'm
bitch.
going with John Pork. He called me anyway.
He's not real.
He is real.
Then why is he calling me? Sorry, I got excited about John Pork. I'll take my tranquilizers now.
All right, Mr. Style, it's time for your meds.
And just go disappear.
There's nothing that they can do like legally against this guy, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
he's not.
Probably not.
He's
He's
not.
not that guy.
You're not that guy, pal.
He's
He's
not,
not
him.
that guy.
He is not
Somebody
him.
could walk up to him from like his past and be like, "Oh my God, are you David Miller?"
No.
He's like, no, I am not.
He could have committed so much murder.
And then he could literally show them his license with his new John
Yeah.
Doe name.
He could go around committing crimes with the ID of his old self.
Yeah.
Get away with everything.
I don't think so though.
I think that's
'cause-
using a fake ID at that point.
Yeah.
Who
Or
cares? You're already committing
identity
crimes.
theft.
We gonna have zombie rights.
He's
Zombie.
a Nazi zombie.
He's a Nazi
That was more Ringo
zombie.
Starr than fucking JFK, but you know.
Zombie rights matter.
I think this guy missed a giant opportunity during these 10 years he was gone. If he had any inkling that he was going to die, that he was going to be pronounced dead, I think he would have done a lot more crime.
Probably.
Murder someone in the streets?
Who's to say he hasn't?
He's not that guy anymore.
He's the Grim Reaper. He's dead.
We've already clocked him on 2. Driving without
Murders?
a
Oh.
legal license and tax evasion.
Is it illegal just to disappear?
It should
Probably.
be.
Probably.
Yeah.
To like walk away from everybody you know and your financial obligations?
Isn't
Probably.
that?
Yeah.
I feel like abandonment
Yeah.
Yeah.
at the.
Well, yeah, he has a kid too,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably can't like
responsibility.
get you on abandonment,
Would
but
it-
they
no,
can
'cause
get you on
he's-
something legal.
he's not that guy.
Would a dead guy be paying
It's not
child
that guy.
support?
No,
No, that's why he's dead.
that's
Yeah.
not his kid.
Mm.
Not even his kid.
Oh,
New
yeah.
name.
New name. Not even his kid.
Yeah.
So okay, could he argue in court if they came after him for child support?
He just comes
Well,
in
they
in a
could
coffin.
do.
No, hang on.
They could do a DNA.
I know,
test.
but if they do a DNA, if you let me finish my fucking sentence,
My gosh.
they come after him.
Whoa!
You take him to court. They say, okay, you're going to take a DNA test. We're going to prove that you're the father of this child. DNA test comes back positive, and he goes, well, hang on. Take Miller's DNA test.
Oh.
Take his DNA. It's a match. I'm not that guy.
That's not my kid.
That's not my kid. That's Miller's kid.
That's a dead
that,
guy's kid.
that DNA matches that dead guy.
Yeah, but
Not
if
my
it,
DNA.
if
I'm
it
gone.
matches him and they can literally,
Then it's the
it would
first-
probably be another case
no,
by
it's
case.
it's a freak phenomenon.
He's a
Two guys with the same DNA.
He's a clone.
He's a clone.
She talking something about, oh, I'm pregnant. Mike was out ski.
Out the door.
Yeah, John Pork. We're naming characters. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's the figure I'm throwing out there.
He's
From, Monsters Pink.
Monster
I
Stink.
don't want to look that one up.
Dude,
I do
Pit-
not want to look up Monsters Pink.
You already did. You already
Pidge's
did.
Monster Stink.
Yeah. I've been farting. You guys been farting lately?
Anyone pooping in here? Anyone pooping tonight?
Anyone pooping in the fart
This is the
store?
piss store, buddy. Look around.
How we doing? Anyone pooping out there tonight?
Hey, got any poopers out here?
Oh, shit, everyone's pissing.
How old is this guy? Do we know how old this guy is? He was in debt.
61?
About 15.
Oh, what's the point then?
About 15
Dude
years
went
old.
missing at 61.
No, he went missing like 20 years before that.
What? No,
'Cause-
10 years. 10 years gone.
No, because he got married and he disappeared.
Nope. Again, your timeline's wrong.
No, if he disappeared, he had to have been gone for a certain amount of time to be able to
10
be
years.
declared dead.
10 years.
So he was gone for 10 years. And then after
Showed
he
up.
was declared dead, how long was that before he showed up?
I'm assuming relatively soon. He
Do we
disappeared. He
have a
disappeared in
time?
1994.
And he showed back up in 2005. Right?
I would assume that he was.
Okay, so 11 years.
I would assume that
Okay,
he was
so-
declared dead, like somewhere in between.
Do you have to be how many years missing? It's probably not
I thought
10.
it was 10.
It's probably not 10.
I don't know.
No, you don't have to be.
Probably just whenever you're declared.
Probably when you're dead.
Yeah,
you know?
it's probably just whenever they say it, because I mean, like, there's like those rescue operations, and they're
Right,
like a couple
right.
hours, and they're like, this guy's dead.
Yeah, just the likelihood that you're dead.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Well, the first 48 are the most important.
Well, I mean, if your spouse comes in and says we've stopped looking, we're just going to declare him dead. That's the time of death.
I think that if that's the case, the spouse needs to be investigated. Oh, you're just gonna declare him dead, huh? Wouldn't it be convenient if you didn't owe $40,000 in taxes?
Get to jail.
Okay.
7
years
7
without
years.
communication or evidence of being alive.
There you go.
Okay, so he had some time. You're telling? Okay, no, hang on. Seriously though, 11 years he's gone. After 7 years, he can be declared dead.
Mm-hmm.
If they filed that he's dead at 7 years exactly,
Mm-hmm.
he still had 4 years of living before he came back to get a license. You're telling me in those 4 years he didn't try to use his ID or anything? His identification wasn't used at all in 4 years for him to find out he's dead? Didn't go to the bank?
Guess not.
I don't believe it. This guy knew that he'd been declared dead. I think it was all a ploy. I think both parties here knew what was going on. There's no way for 4 years this guy doesn't use a driver's license, a birth certificate, a passport, the bank. No way. No way for 4 years.
John Pork was behind all of this. This is a big John Pork.
John
ploy.
Pork called this lady at night
He
once.
said it.
And said, hey, thanks for picking up. We're
John-
going to make sure your husband's dead.
What happens when John
P.
Pork calls at 3 a.m.?
You pick up.
Johnny P.
What happens when he calls you at 3 a.m.?
I don't know. I've never answered.
Do you call him?
I'm always listening to Lo-Fi Wake Up.
Oh, that's 3 to 6 a.m. on WSR
Well,
Radio.
Shout out.
And you can tell us if you're listening to Lo-Fi Wake Up 3 to 6 a.m. during the weekdays right here on WSR Radio by texting into 216-859-8699. That's the Rebel Hotline. Works for all of our shows, like the Rebel Radio Show, live every Monday right here on WSRR Radio at 5 p.m. Eastern. But for all of our great showtime schedules and more, you can go to WSRRradio.com and see that full list like Shane's off air.
Ricky Ticky Tavi.
The Pidge with the Pigeonhole.
That's the Pige in Hole.
And all of our other great shows like Behind Enemy Lines, our Cleveland sports show from Pittsburgh at 10 a.m. Eastern every weekday morning, and True Vault Escapades at 10 p.m. Eastern every weekday night. That's the Fallout-based radio drama from Preston Harden and his crew. Once again, WSRradio.com gives you all of our links, showtime schedules, and more. And make sure you download the new WSRR Radio mobile app. For more information about our awesome sponsors that help keep us on the air and keep local music in your ear, ad-free, visit synergymusicstudio.com, hellbendervinyl.com, and genericclothes.com, all proud supporters of WSRR Radio and local music. Until next time, I've been Radio's Rebel DJ Style, looking up John Pork over there, Shaney.
Bye, everyone.
Next to him is the Pidge.
Hello. I mean, goodbye.
And on the board is Jules.
Adios.
Until next time, peace.